Today's date is August 17th, 2024. This is a message to my future self when all the hard work has actually paid off. Or if, God forbid, my dreams end up never coming true, I'll know that I have at least tried. But I'm taking my dreams seriously. I really, and I'm being genuine, I really want my art to touch people in the way that other people's art has touched and impacted me. You know what I mean? It'll be really cool to see like one of my characters or maybe even my music. You know what I mean? Just like for the whole world to see. Right now I'm drawing one of my characters from smash hit manga, American manga, School Fight. Soon, in the future, I'll be able to inspire others to make art. And just I'll be able to just, inspire others and just impact the world, leave my mark. Right now I'm just drawing right now. I don't really care if it looks good or bad. That's the whole point of me starting this project, School Fight. That's the whole point of me doing what I do when it comes to my music. I want to have the ability to inspire someone to make something better than, something I could ever make. I want to start a huge trend and just, have somebody go like, hey, this is a cool trend and all, but here's some flaws in it. And then they make something that is better than what I can ever make. That's what I want to do. That's my dream. To just keep art going. That's it. No matter what the circumstances may be, just never stop art. You know what I mean? Especially with the state of what art is in today. Just my goal is to make sure that art never stops. Because you can't kill art. I don't know what the point of this video is. I just randomly started it. I just had the idea and I was just like, you know what? Yeah. But if I don't end up achieving my dreams of, making characters that impact the world in many different ways, helping people out of whatever they may need help out of, at least for my future self, at least improve yourself if you can't improve others. And still try to help others if that's the case. The anatomy's pretty bad on this one, but here it is. I'll put my signature on it. I have a lot of eyes on me now. A lot of people are wanting me to, graduate high school and just do something with my life, I know when I'm in 12th grade, people are going to be like, so what do you want to do? 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 And I've always, I've always been, I've always just been, like, I've always known what I've wanted to do. Forever. It's been, like, so long. You know what I mean? Let me draw one of my favorite characters, draw Oscar. Or Lynn. I might draw Lynn. I'm going to draw Lynn. But I've known what I wanted to do for so long. I've known what medium I wanted to go into. You know what I mean? First it was animation, but now it's just, comic making. And it's really, comics and music have really impacted my life and have really helped me out of very rough patches in my life. And I genuinely want to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Being able to see people cosplay my characters or, make fan art, make critical videos about, what they like and what they don't like about my stuff. Just being able to see how it has impacted people, that'll be very, 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 just extremely nice to just see and just have, unfold. You know what I mean? Because no matter, and I'm rambling, so I might not even be making sense. But it's just all, it's a cycle. It really is. I'm rambling. I'm just yapping. But I feel like I will get there. And, when I do, it'll be very exhilarating and it will mean a lot for me to know that I have done what I felt like I have been put on this earth to do. And that is make good art for people, make good stories that resonate with people, and inspire people to pick up the pen, pick up the mic, and just begin. Just begin. Because once you start, and once you actually have like that footing, and once you find your footing, like you can never stop that. Like that can never, that cycle, it never stops. Especially when you genuinely have the love for it. You know what I mean? and you genuinely have the love for it and you know what you want to do and you're like, I want this to prosper and I want this to be something that I can put out into the world and have an effect. Once you've gathered that mindset, the ball is already rolling. It may seem like it's not, but it's just rolling slow. But you have to push it. I really hope that my dreams do end up coming true. And that no matter what I do, I will always see success. You know what I mean? I've made it this far without a lot of help from a lot of people. You know what I mean? I've done it not all by myself, but I've done a lot of things that a lot of people that have done with help. I've done a lot of things on my own. You know what I mean? I started making music on a phone. That was not good. But it's the process. You know what I mean? It's a process. You can never rush the process, no matter how fast you want it to come. And that I'm still trying to, learn and, deal with. Oh, I never showed you guys the other drawing. How did I? I think I did. I don't know. Ooh, I touched my TV. But everything seems to be going nicely so far. I have a nice job. You know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty hard work, but I mean, characters have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to the end. And I want to be a character. You know what I mean? Never had the looks to really, propel myself to lengths that, I would like to be at. I see a lot of my other peers that look way better than me just succeed and prosper, way faster than I could. But I do know that I'll get there. I have my own adventure that I have to go on, but I will get there. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of, followers. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm a very flawed human being, but I just know that it'll all be worth it in the end. And what really inspired me to, I think, make this video is I've just been watching a lot of Billie Eilish videos recently. And I really, love her creativity and just how she just goes about making art and just her passion for it. Because I believe that, I believe that art is a very important thing to her as well, as much as it is to me. So like when I see her make the art that she enjoys to make, it always inspires me. Like, it really does. Like, I don't know why it does, but it just, she has that effect on people, and it's just like, fuck, dude. Like, how are you this talented? Sometimes I listen to music that I didn't make, and I just pretend like I was there making it, so I could feel like I'm more talented than I already am. I have a lot of doubt in my own talents. I don't even know how this is a message to my future self, but I have a lot of doubt in my own talents. I guess you can call that imposter syndrome. I don't know. But I have a lot of doubts in my own talents. You know, sometimes I look over to my peers and I'm just like, damn, like, how are you this good? You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just like, fuck, like, I really gotta step up my game. I compare myself to a lot of people, and I'm just like a part of me is just like, why aren't you like that? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing wrong? It really, it don't feel good. It's not a very perfect feeling. There was a period of time where I found myself comparing myself to my siblings, and I thought that I was just gonna grow up to be a nothing. You know what I mean? It's a person that just existed. And I don't want to just exist. And there's a lot of factors that come with me not wanting that, but I know that I don't want that. I don't want that for my future. It's something that I won't, and frankly just can't accept. There's a part of me that's just like, you're gonna grow up to be just nothing. You're gonna grow up to just be just like a guy that still works at fucking the job that he works at, the fucking place that he works at. And you are not going to make it anywhere in life, dude. And that really scares me. Because I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, like, I can't, I won't, I will not. I don't want to stay in the same place that I've always been in. You know what I mean? If I have to force change, then I will, but I don't want to stay here. I have dreams, like, I have places that I want to visit. Like, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to have my entire life just be nothing but just sorrow and misery if I'm not able to do what I felt as though I was born to do. But, you know, we all have a general consensus that life isn't something that you can script. You can never script life, and that's just something that you just... It sucks. It really does. Because it's like, you can never tell what's going to happen next. You can plan and 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 still have things fall through. And I'm somewhat there with reality, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck no, fuck reality, dude. I don't want that. I don't want to pay taxes. don't want to do that. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. But the reality is just like, but you have to, or else you're gonna go to jail. And I'm just like, fuck you, dude. But hopefully I'll be able to, you know, on my deathbed, I'll be able to look back and see the world and what I've done and how I've impacted it, and I can die happily, knowing that I have done something positive and something good for the world. You know? That way I can just be like, I'm ready to go. This never came from nowhere, and I know that it didn't really come from nowhere. It came from a really long line of just feeling like worthless. And there was a period of time where I was like, I don't like this feeling anymore. I don't want to feel worthless. I don't want to feel like I'm not worth anything. So I have to be this. But then I found that it doesn't always have to come from a point of, you know what I mean, you don't know what you're doing, da, 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 da. Oh, you're not good enough, so da 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 da, this, that, the third. It doesn't always have to be like that. But that negative thing, I feel like turned into a positive thing, where now I'm like, well, I don't want to feel worthless, and I don't feel worthless. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who need me, but I still want to change the world. And just like how Markiplier said it, leave the world better than I found it. And that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Just leave the world better than I came into it as. You know what I mean? Help people the same way other people's art has helped me, and helped me cope throughout many times. I was a very angry child. I was a very angry person. I was a very upset and spiteful person, you know what I mean? And I feel like I do still kind of suffer from that. Like I do still kind of, you know, sometimes I do wish harm on other people sometimes. And sometimes I'm not always a good person. Or let me rephrase myself. Sometimes I don't always make the good choices. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't let that stop me. I was a very angry child back then, yeah. Like, I was fucking horrible. Like, you should have saw me, bro. Like, I was a very ruthless person. But you know, I grow. A lot of people grow. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I didn't expect to, you know, still be nice to me, that are genuinely like just chill people to hang around. Change is a very, like, it's a very crazy thing if you really think about it. And everybody can change. I just hope that my art can help people change and just find themselves. I hope somebody can see my art and go like, yo, dude, that's me, man. That's so me. That's so sick. And amaze balls. Never say that shit again in my fucking life. Oh my god. Yeah. That's just some shit that I want to do. And I will get there. I'll definitely get there. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of determination, a lot of art block. It's just a lot of, just a lot of stuff. But I know that the life that I have, you know, in my mind is the life that I will live. So yeah, if you're stuck all the way through, am I gonna post this? If I do, if you stuck all the way through, you know what I mean? Stay for the ride, enjoy the ride. And future me, if I am there at the time that, you know, I hope I am there at, congratulations. I knew you could do it. Could have done it without me. Like, but yeah. If you found this useful, you know what I mean, don't stop making art. Never stop making art. If you post your art and somebody leaves a hate comment, fuck them. You know what I mean? They don't know what it's like to be in your shoes. They don't know what your struggles are. They don't know what you have to go through. So why give them the time of day? This is the drawing that I drew. It's flipped, but if you flip it, then yeah. Thank you for sticking with me for this fucking 28-minute video. I don't really expect this video to do very well. I don't really have a lot of subscribers or followers, so it doesn't, you know, it's not really gonna do numbers in the algorithm, but it's okay. I'll see you guys later. I'll post more music. If I do even end up posting this, I'll post more music. I'll probably start an art account. If you already are a big fan of my music, just stick with me, and I promise you, you'll have better art than you have ever seen in your entire life. Yeah. Okay. Bye.